Cut.
Hey everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Krista.
And I'm Claire.
With a Big Family Homestead, and we're going to talk about the bad juju from over there. My. Mama has been up to some deliciousness. Oh, that's out of the old cookbook there, but look, she's been adjusting the recipe and she left a little bit of frosting here. Ooh, that's yummy. Now we say bad juju because there are internet
Issues.
censors.
Right.
That,
And everybody knows what we're talking about anyway.
but they'll block the video or they demonetize things. It's stupid. So we can't use the actual real life term. But we figured it'd be a good time for us to share with you what's going on, because we are learning a lot of lessons. Not the preparation kinds, not.
No, we already had that. I mean, that was
We've
stuff.
been doing that for a long time.
We've been doing that for years. You know, we have always said, be prepared for anything, illness, job loss, whatever.
Weddings.
Weddings.
Well, I mean, and everybody's going to get toilet paper, and we're just like, well,
Not a problem.
let's start selling them $100 a roll.
Actually, I did see an
my.
article that some guy and his brother-in-law, some dude and his son and a relative was going throughout Tennessee and Kentucky, and he bought up 17,000 bottles of hand sanitizer with the intent to resell them at a gouged price.
What a jerk.
I know there was someone that actually at our local Walmart that bought like over 300 bottles.
Nobody
Do the
needs
same
that
thing.
many. Nobody.
Unless you're going to take a bath in it.
Unless you have 100 children.
We're all very dirty.
Yeah.
No.
That God forbid you use water and soap.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. No, but it was, yeah, they got in trouble. Actually, they were made to give them to charity.
Ha.
A judge nabbed them.
Good.
Nabbed them.
Good.
They were price gouging. But there are a few things that we weren't really prepared for, I think. And one of them would be, we are less than 24 hours into, we're going to just, what's the term they're using now?
Self-quarantine.
Self-quarantine. No, the other one is.
Social distancing.
That's it. We're less than 24 hours in, and I pretty much don't like anyone in this house.
That's not
No.
true.
I think I'm just going to jump off
No, you're not.
the snowbank.
Stop.
And you'll land into a snowbank.
Because I need some fun in my life. These people.
I know. 24 hours. There's no...
Okay, but what's funny is this isn't a whole lot different than our day-to-day lives anyway.
It's different for me.
That's true.
It's different for you because you're staying home from work, but
For the
it's
time being.
For the time being, for a short time. But this is our day-to-day life in central
Normal.
Wisconsin.
During the winter. And I
During
was
the
just going to
winter.
say, it just feels like winter.
But it's like...
Can't go anywhere.
It's like there's a bad blizzard outside and you can't go anywhere.
But see, the thing is, you can go somewhere. And so the possibilities are endless, but you don't want to.
Self-quarantine. Okay. Let's refocus. So we're not even 24 hours in and we're kind of getting already cabin fever.
I'm not exactly
You're playing
sure.
with dollar store
Well,
children's
they
toys.
just happen to be sitting here. Ruth left them out on
why,
the table.
Why
and-
we have a buffalo in a tree, I do not understand.
Because he was hungry and
I don't
those
know.
have the best leaves.
But this zebra over here didn't really clear the fence very well.
Well, and did you not
Or that
know,
rhino.
Did you not know that
Or that
rhinoceri
antelope.
are actually just out of shape unicorns?
That's
You didn't
right.
know that?
They're just really
Overweight
unicorns. Yeah.
So, but in all honesty, we're really coming to the conclusion that we need more board games.
Which we have a bunch. We have to bring them upstairs, and oh no, I think they're up in Caleb's room. We just have to go and find them.
Well, and finding areas where we can be together as a family is good, but also separate.
Together.
Close the door.
Just go watch a movie.
Other things, Claire, you mentioned something that you were really appreciating.
I said that I realized I liked work more than I thought I did. I mean, I like my job. My job's great. It's just, it's work.
Well,
Who likes to work? I mean,
and so staying home, I mean, it was nice for a few hours, and then I was like, man,
I'm with my parents and my siblings.
I don't really know what to do.
All day long.
Started to read, and that was great for a little bit, and now I'm like, okay, maybe I should bake something or...
Yeah, she comes downstairs, she says, Mom, you need to cook something with me.
Just to do something.
I'm like, okay, well, let's clean the kitchen first. Blech.
Can you imagine the prepper people that have bought underground shelters that are, like less than 1,000 square feet? Can you imagine that for
No. Our downstairs,
a month?
Our whole downstairs is 900 square feet. No.
And they're generally long.
No. Now, I love my children and I like being around my children because they're fun. But not like that. No way.
Yeah,
That would just be.
That's one thing. But, and also, too, one thing I was not, it wasn't on my radar well enough, is I have medicine for my back because I've got a bad back. And I let my medicine run out and I had to go to the store and get it.
Well, and you're not allowed to get more than
X amount
per month. So you cannot stock up on that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, what lessons are you learning? Put some in the comments down below.
Right.
But...
Oh, time out though. It's kind of a rabbit trail. For those of you who don't homeschool your children and need some stuff to keep them entertained, there is a website. kidsactivityblog.com has a list of all of the companies, all of the homeschool companies that are providing free curriculum right now because of the quarantine
Don't say it.
of issues, the social distancing issues going on right now. So there's a load of free curriculum. Also, my favorite company, The Good and the Beautiful, they have all of their language arts level 1 through 5. Those are free. They're print out. They have a marine biology curriculum that's free to download. So there's lots of free things online that you guys can download and use for your kids and things like that. So,
Well, there you go. Helpful tips.
yeah.
Now, doggone it. I'll say this. When I went to the store, it was amazing what was on the shelves and what was not on the shelves. It was amazing watching people, how they would interact with each other, who they would stay away from. But one of the things that you guys asked me to go get might have been some feminine products. Since I was going on my own, and I was shocked to see that was completely untouched. They were full, just
Stocked.
And I would think, like my medicine, that would be something you probably should just have on hand.
Right.
That was surprising. Like all of the pizzas were gone.
All of the pizzas were gone.
Every one.
There's lots
even the
of
bad
fruit
ones.
in the produce department. There was lots of produce. Frozen fruit.
Yeah.
Lots of frozen fruit.
All the paper towels were gone. Anything disinfectant-wise was just not there at all.
No vinegar, bleach, nothing.
Nothing. No hand sanitizer. Shampoos were gone.
Oh, really?
Soaps. Soaps were gone. And now here's the thing that just blows my mind about this, guys. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm not making light of what's going on in any way. But when you look at the numbers, the common flu that we get every year is vastly more deadly on every level. But we do that every year and nobody bats an eyelash. Nobody thinks a thing about it. It's still doing more damage than the bad juju from over there. Yet we are flipping out about it. And I understand there's a severity that needs to be taken into account. However, what is with this? Like, it's like almost like a social psychosis. Like somebody flipped a switch and now everyone has to just lose their nut. They can't just go about things rationally. It's like everybody's just panicked.
Yeah, it's really crazy, honestly.
And so, again, I've said this before. We don't try to deal with things like this in fear at all because we're believers. And frankly, it's not going to do any good anyway.
Right.
So use your noodle, wash your hands, do all the stuff you're supposed to do, but let's calm down.
Well,
take it down a notch.
If you're afraid, your children are going to be afraid. And they don't know how to cope with that.
There's no reason to do it.
There's no reason for you to be crazy afraid. You know, keep it calm, keep your kids calm, and just explain this is what's going on, and these are the precautions we're going to take. End of story.
Let me make a suggestion to start, because we're going to wind this video up here in just a second. But fun things you can do right out of the gate. Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, this he's going to have a hard time, but he'll get out. Board games. That's an easy one.
Board games, yeah. Playing cards.
Twister.
Know what I'm saying?
Twister. Put a little motor oil in the kitchen floor.
No.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Just, and if you don't have motor oil, you can use, baby oil or maybe cooking oil. She's kicking me under the table right now.
You can stop now.
Anyways.
That way you can do breakdancing too.
I have a suggestion. Nobody's saying that you can't go outside. It's just don't go where a bunch of other people
go
are.
outside in your backyard.
So take a walk.
Right. Exactly.
Just don't go where there's a bunch of people. Don't
right.
go where there's people that you don't know, people that you're unfamiliar with. And
right. Nobody's saying stay in your house, because actually being outside where there's sun and fresh air is better for you than being cooped up in a house. Well,
and this actually happened to our daughter Ruth earlier today because she was cooped up too long. So take a look at this. You're what?
I'm going to do school with the kids today.
You're going to do school.
Nothing's different for our family.
What's going on over here? It's snowing, but... Okay, that's new. Do you know anything about this? What are you doing? Hey, it's snowing outside. Come inside. You see, you gotta have a little bit of peace of mind.
You gotta have some fun. You can't be, everything cannot be so serious. The kids are gonna go crazy.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Something else that you can do while your kids are home, teach them how to cook, teach them how to do laundry, teach them life skills. You've got however long you're out of school, give them those skills that they're going to need to know.
Well, yes.
Learn how to make bread.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a video on that. Just saying.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up this video, another thing I would just recommend is, the news isn't going to change that quickly. Shut it off every once in a while. Just don't let it infect you. Watch it once in a while, but
check it once a day, but
maybe twice.
Any more than that is just obsessive.
It's not going to change. It's the same thing.
It's not going to change, yeah.
And it's just not good for you. I mean, you got to calm down. But there's one other thing, and Mama doesn't even know about this because it's not on my list. See this awesome list?
No. You're not allowed to stray from the list.
I'm gonna. And I'm going to tell you this because I actually meant to tell you this earlier, but I when I came down and I forgot to tell you. There's a channel that we're friends with, a YouTube channel that we're friends with, and they are awesome young ladies, the Resistance Chicks.
Yes.
They are so cool. And she actually decided, you know what? There's enough craziness going on. I'm going to put up a song
Oh, yeah.
a day.
I
saw
did
that.
see that. Yeah, I did see that.
So they've written songs, these ladies have. They're awesome. And so I just was like, oh, what a great idea. Let's stop being a little negative and let's be a little positive about that.
Yeah.
So I would check out the Resistance Chicks. They will definitely bring a smile to your face.
Right. Lovely ladies. They love the Lord, and they're great people. So.
Well, side note, sorry. I know I said we're almost done, but wedding planning in the apocalypse, is it any different than regular planning?
I mean, a little bit. I postpone appointments and stuff, but, you know, you just err on the side of caution. And I mean, if changes have to be made because it gets bad, it gets bad. And, you know, it's not about a big thing. So
True.
it's just you're getting married. There you go.
Yeah.
That's right, wedding registry. It's in the description down below, right?
Yeah.
Just, I know, whatever. Resistance Chicks and wedding registry. Those are the important takeaways.
Yeah. No. But
And by the way, the Resistance Chicks don't even know we're telling you guys about this.
no.
It's a secret.
No, but you got to go on there and you guys subscribe. I'd like to see them get like 10,000 subs
That'd be really
overnight. They'd be like, what in the world happened?
That would be really funny.
So
I think they do watch though.
Maybe they don't.
it's a bad idea. Okay, with that, I'm Brad.
Krista.
And I'm Claire.
You guys have an amazing and blessed day.
Oh my.
Go ahead.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Main engine's on. 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
There she goes. Cool. Uh-oh. Looks like we might have a fire. Oh, no, there it comes.
Oh, no.
No, it's good. Well, at least you got your rocket, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.